Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Frazier Field for Catholic Central League Baseball. As we're winding down the season, we started this a long time ago. We only have about a week and a half, 2 weeks left. Flies by when you're having fun. St. Mary's entertaining Arlington Catholic, who's making their second long trip. They had to come down Monday to take on Bishop Fenwick. Now they have to come down back to the North Shore to take on St. Mary's. Big one for Arlington Catholic. They're trying to go over 500. They're 7-7. And a big one for St. Mary's too is they're looking to get a little bit closer to officially qualify for the state tournament. They're 8-5. Still not as cold as it's been, but still not a very great day to sit and watch baseball. The breeze is blowing. It's still a little bit chilly. The wind has slowed down a lot, but it's still there, flying around, causing problems. Cam Sinelli, the catcher for Arlington Catholic, will lead off. John Nowicki, normally behind the plate, is on the mound. And it moves Isaiah Weston behind the plate. St. Mary's got an 8th grader in right field, Justin Jennings. Down in on the shoe tops with the first pitch. And we're underway here at Frazier Field. And action again going on over at Manning Field. I don't know if it's a track meet or I believe it's a track meet. It could be a practice. I think lacrosse, is practicing as well. As we mentioned many times, these two places go quite often on the inside corner for a strike. 2-1 the count. Sinelli bats left, throws right. Down and in for a ball. St. Mary's had up and down here. They won some games. They've lost some games when they haven't been able to swing the bat very well. Swing and a miss. Got his money's worth on that swing and swung right through it. So this is a big one here. And coming up is an even bigger one. Thanksgiving in May, English and Classical. Nowicki wanted that one and didn't get it. And Sinelli draws a walk. Chris Klein, the shortstop, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Nowicki's a junior. Weston behind the plate is a sophomore. That one drops in. That a little bit of bite to it. Nowicki took a little too much time on the mound. Klein asked for time and got it. So we'll start all over again. Hit in the air, foul off to the right side in that grassy knoll behind first base. Sinelli, the catcher, only getting a short lead off first base. Hit to the shortstop, Cabral. Runner just diving back at first. Runner was going. The ball hit to the shortstop. He had to hustle back and just beat the throw. So one away with the runner at first.
Third baseman number 2, John Whitson.
John Whitson, the third baseman. is the hitter. Quick throw over to first. And that hits him. So a walk and a hit batsman put runners at first and second with one out.
Left fielder, number 11, Evan O'Neill.
Evan O'Neill, the left fielder, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Another lefty. Nice stop by the catcher, Weston. A pitch down and in. Hit in the air. Long run for Cabral. Long run for Donahue. They can't get there. Foul down the third base side. O'Neill going the other way with the pitch. And the count goes 1-2. High for the ball. Count evens at 2. Down and in for a ball. Wiki very slow and deliberate. Goes to the belt. Waits a while. The runners take off on the 3-2 pitch and is fouled into the Arlington Catholic, or just prior to the Arlington Catholic dugout. We'll do it again at 3-2. Long look by Nowicki, taking a lot of time. O'Neill finally steps out and gets time out. Turned to it second, didn't intend to throw it. There was nobody to throw it to. The base runner, O'Neill, dove back. The runners take off. Popped up. Running out of real estate is Tommy Falaska, the third baseman, as it goes out of play. So again, 3-2 up and coming. Base runner's been off and running. That's ball 4. That brings a trip out to the mound by Derek Dana. Has 2 walks and a hit batsman. Sandwich around a line drive to the shortstop is low to the bases for Arlington Catholic. And Peter Sanford, the DH, is hitting for the pitcher, Nick Nelson, will be the hitter. And we're going to get a little bit of warm-up action for St. Mary's. Josh Doney, a ninth grader, going down to warm up. So Nowicki has put himself in the spot with 2 walks and a hit batsman. Another lefty hitter. Sanford, the DH. Swing and a miss.
How bad is the DH, Pete Sanford?
Third base and first base have shortened up. They're not way up at second and short, but they're shorter than they normally would be. He's got a big hole on the right side. High and tight for a ball. Arlington Catholic looking to get on the board first. Here in the top of the first. High and tight for a ball. Boy, Nowicki got help with that pitch. That was way over the head of Sanford, and he swung right through it. And the count evens at 2. So we got a lot of help on that pitch. So instead of 3-1, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's a big out. But they still need one more.
Right fielder number 5, Brendan Shortell.
Brendan Shortell, the right fielder, will be the hitter. High for a ball. In first strike. 1-1. Just wide for a ball, 2-1. Hit foul out of play. And we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 on for Arlington Catholic in the top of the first inning. Hit the second base. Fisher to Cabral to get out of it. Nowicki, along with Coach Derek Dana, they breathe a big sigh of relief as they get out of the inning on a force out. So Arlington Catholic leaves the bases loaded. They didn't get a base hit. Nowicki got that big strikeout and then the ground ball. And St. Mary's bails out of the first inning. And they'll get a chance to get on the board first. It'll be Tad Giardina, the center fielder, leading off. That 8th grader I spoke about, the 9th right fielder, Justin Jennings, will bat second. Shortstop, Avon Cabral, hits number 3. Batting fourth and playing third base, Tommy Falaska. Pitching and batting fifth, John Nowicki. The first baseman, Cam McGonigal. He's only a freshman. He bats number 6. Second baseman, Zach Fisher. The second baseman, will hit number 7. Hitting eighth and playing left field, Jason Donahue. And the catcher, Isaiah Weston, will hit number 9. So St. Mary's bites the bullet in the top of the first after 2 walks and a hit batsman. So Tad Giardino will look to get it started. He's made some big hits. He's made some outstanding defensive plays. He was in right field for a while. They moved him to center field. He's been outstanding out there. Nick Nelson is on the mound. His counterpart, he's throwing to Cam Sinelli, the catcher.
53C, Nick Nelson.
So Giardino will look to get it started.
The center fielder, Tad Giardino.
Have to keep mentioning I coached his father in CYO basketball 400 years ago. His father was a very good player. His father was a member of the Babe Ruth team that won around here, went to the national tournament. Hit foul out of play. Hit foul again out of play. That one stays in the park. The other one looked like it went out to Western Avenue. Hit back foul. That one's up in the sheets. Missing wide. He hits this one foul down the left side. Long run for the third baseman, left fielder, but it's out of play. So we'll do it again at 1 and 2.
He's got it, dude. He has it.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. One up, one down for Justin Jennings, the right fielder. We mentioned he's an 8th grader. Hits it over the second baseman's head out in the right center field. Long run.
That was Justin Jennings, the right fielder. Now the shortstop, Abel Cabral.
Center fielder Nico Seppi got there on the run and made a nice running play. So 2 up, 2 down. Avon Cabral, the shortstop, will be the hitter. Avon finished up a great career at St. Mary's, helped them win back-to-back state championships, and outstanding pitcher, great team leader, outstanding young man. Off to Northeastern, they're getting a good one. In for a strike. On the corner, 2 quick strikes, 2 good pitches by Nelson. They must know Cabral. The left field, center field are playing very deep. Hit foul to the backstop. Hit to the right side. Second baseman, Maffeo makes the play over to the first baseman, Hall. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Nelson and Arlington Catholic. So we end the first inning the way we started it. Dead even. St. Mary's nothing, Arlington Catholic nothing at the end of one. Maffeo, the second baseman, leads it off. Bottom three in the order for Arlington Catholic. Nowicki starts with a strike on the outside corner. High off the glove of Weston to the backstop, 1-1. Swing and a miss. On the inside corner. I feel up on top of the plate, swung right through it. Swing and a miss again. Nowicki starts the second inning with a strikeout.
First baseman number 7, Anthony Hall.
Anthony Hall, the first baseman, will be the hitter. Looked like he tried to take something off. It just sailed high for a ball. Thought about it, didn't pull the trigger, it was high and tight for a ball. High and tight again, 3-0. On 4 pitches, Hall draws the third walk given up by Nowicki.
Fielder number 4, Nico Steppe.
And we only have 1 out in the second inning. He's given up 3 walks. Nico Steppe, the center fielder, made that nice running catch against Jennings in the bottom of the first. Squares the bunt, takes the pitch for a strike. Velasquez charging in from third. Nice start by Weston, the catcher, on a pitch in the turf. I can't say dirt because the only dirt out there is the pitcher's mound. Hit foul, a little inside out swing, a little late. Off to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Just a little accidental swing, almost like reaching for that one. Protecting the plate with 2 strikes. And taps it foul. Off to the right side. The runner takes off, the ball's popped up. Fisher's going to try and make the play, look for a double play. They don't get it, just got back. So the runner got a great jump, was going to steal second base. Seppi popped it up. And Maffeo had a hustle back to first. And it'll bring up the top of the order, Cam Sinelli, the catcher, who drew a walk, leading off the ball game. Shows you throws right, bats left. In for a strike.
The catcher, Cam Sinelli.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Quick throw over. Diving back is Hall. Hit foul back out of play. The runner takes off, swing and a miss for strike 3. They throw it in the center field, but it doesn't make any difference. So Nowicki walks another batter, but he gets 2 strikeouts. The runner was left at first base. And again, St. Mary's will have a chance to get on the board first. It'll be the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6 for St. Mary's. And Nelson will start his second inning of work. St. Mary's will be taking part in the first ever Doug Mullins tournament. It will be the 27th to 28th, the last weekend in May. St. Mary's Classical English and Swampscott. Joe Caponigo, along with Dick Newton and Billy Devon, putting the tournament together. Dougie Mullen, former player at Classical and an assistant coach with Joe Caponigo when he coached at English and became the head coach when Joe Caponigo left. So it'll be a big tournament honoring a terrific young man who left us way too early. Tommy Falaska hits the first pitch in the air, deep to left field. And that outfield is playing very deep. Hit that a long way. And O'Neill tracked it down.
The pitcher, number 24, John.
So a quick out in the second inning. John Nowicki, the pitcher, will be the hitter. Solid shot right to the shortstop. Bobbled it, but he got enough time. It was hit so hard that even though he bobbled, he had time to get it back and throw Nowicki out. So 2 shots by St. Mary's. One at the left fielder, one at the shortstop. And those 2 shots have resulted in 2 outs. 2 outs and nobody on. You can't hit the ball any harder than they were just hit the last 2 hitters. Cam McGonigal, the first baseman, is the hitter. In for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. So 6 in a row retired by Nelson as he has another 1, 2, 3 inning. St. Mary's hit the ball hard, but he hit it right at Arlington Catholic fielders.
At the end of 2 innings at Fraser Field, we are scores.
So we're still dead even, 0-0 on the board. St. Mary's and Arlington Catholic as we go into the 3rd inning. 2, 3, and 4 for Arlington Catholic. As we start the 3rd inning, Chris Klein, the shortstop, will lead it off.
Shortstop number 9, Chris Klein.
He had a little soft line drive to the shortstop. Cabral is one at bat. Down and away for a ball. Solid shot to left center field in the gap. That's going to go all the way almost to the warning track. A stand-up double, and we get the first hit of the game by Klein. He got all of that one and ripped it into left center field, almost to the warning track.
Third baseman, number 2, John Whitson.
John Whitson, the third baseman, got hit by a pitch, his one trip. So Arlington has it threatened in the first with the bases loaded and one out, couldn't score. Now they got the leadoff hitter in scoring position with nobody out. Nice stop by Weston on a pitch down and away. In for a strike. Down and in for a ball. In for a strike. Count evens at 2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. He started to pull the trigger, held up. The umpire rings him up. That had a little bit of mustard on it. Evan O'Neill, the left fielder, drew a walk.
The left field, number 11, Evan O'Neill.
Sliced it the other way. Cabral almost made a play. The runner going to third, held up, thinking Cabral might have caught the ball. So O'Neill goes the other way and gets a base hit. Just out of the reach of Cabral. He made a great try, and he was so close to it that the runner at second didn't go. So he, after it went through, he went to third. So first and third with one out. Pete Sanford, the DH, struck out swinging his one trip. So Arlington Catholic threatening again, first and third with one out. Looking to get on the board first and break this 0-0 tie. High for a ball. Weston out in front of the plate, flashing signs to the infielders on what happens if the runner at first goes. What do we do? He's only got a short lead at first. They throw over. Diving back is O'Neill. In for a strike. Wiki is slow and deliberate with runners on base. They throw over, but the runner gets back easy. He's not that. He's only about a step and a half off the base. Down and in for a ball. Fishing inside again. The wiki wanted that one. Swing and a miss. So the count goes full. Let's see what they do with the runner at first base. Still not a real big lead. Now he dives back at first on the throw over. The payoff pitch. Now the wiki steps off. Again, he's very slow and deliberate with runners on base. The runner takes off. It was a call third strike. The runner at third didn't go. They threw the ball to second base. He didn't score. I didn't see a lot of effort from the umpire to say strike three.
The right fielder, number 5, Brendan Shortell.
So O'Neill steals second. Weston made a good throw. He got too big a jump. Hit in the left field for a base hit. They score 2. A big 2-out hit by Brendan Shortell. Yep. Just out of the reach of Velasquez and Cabral. On the throw home, Shortell went to second. So Arlington Catholic gets on the board with a big 2-out hit, 2-out Lightning. In for a strike. Cole Maffio, second baseman, has struck out swinging. Asks for timeout and gets it. Curveball bites the outside corner for a strike. And we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in for Arlington Catholic as Weston goes out to talk to his pitcher. Waves at that pitch for strike 3. So the Wiki gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, but a big 2-out single by Shortell. Gets 2 runs in for Arlington Catholic. 2 runs on 3 hits. The Wiki has struck out 5 in 3 innings. But that leadoff double, then the opposite field hit by O'Neill, and then a big strikeout for the second out, but then Shortell comes up. 2-out Lightning, a big 2-out hit. Arlington Catholic has jumped out to a 2-0 lead. So St. Mary's got plenty of time to catch up, but they're going to go to work. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Zach Fisher, Jason Donahue, Isaiah Weston to face Nick Nelson, who's been staked to a 2-0 lead. He's retired 6 in a row. Last inning, St. Mary's hit the ball hard, but a shot to left field, a rip right to the shortstop, and another hard hit ball to the second baseman were all outs.
Leading off for St. Mary's, the second baseman, Jack Fisher.
Fisher, the second baseman, is one of the seniors on this team, one of the leaders. He's bounced around the batting order. He's led off, bat second. Now he's in the number 7 hole. Terry Taylor trying to find the key to open up the offense. Down and away for a ball. Off the third baseman's glove. He tried to wing it. Nelson will reach on, Foss Fisher, excuse me, will reach on the error. Just swiped at it. Looked like it was going to take a big hop in his lap, but he charged it. Tried to play the off hop and just booted it. Jason Donahue was the hitter. Gets the bunt down, bobbled. They'll make the play to first.
Over to left fielder, Jason Donahue.
So the sacrifice
22, Isaiah Weston.
moves Fisher over to second base. Isaiah Weston, the catcher. With the top of the order, Tad Giardina on deck. In for a strike. Young sophomore doing a nice job behind the plate. He's there because Nowicki is on the mound. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Quickly, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Second strikeout for Nelson. Tad Giardina. He was the first strikeout victim, leading off the bottom of the first. The runner takes off. Ball hit into left center field for a base hit. Fisher was going to score easily. The ball all the way to the warning track. Giardina gets the first hit for St. Mary's, and they get some 2-out lightning with the RBI. Fisher had third base stolen, but he walked home easily. And St. Mary's has cut the lead in half, and they have the tying run at second base. Justin Jennings hit the ball well into right center field. And the center fielder, Seppi, made a nice running catch, took a base hit away. Tells this young man is only an 8th grader. Try to pick Giardina off. The throw got away, not far enough for Giardina to go anywhere because he was diving back to second base. Up and away for a ball. So Nelson had retired 6 in a row. Guerra started the inning. Got the next 2. But then Giardina made him pay for that error, lining the double into left center field for an RBI. Missing inside for a ball. in for a strike. Hits it foul, out of play. Yeah, we got deuces wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jennings asked for time and got it.
Huge lead. Good jump. He's third.
Walk. Giardina slid into he couldn't have scored anyway, but he had a big jump at second. He steals third. The ball got away. Jennings draws a walk.
15, Avon Cabral.
Extends the inning for Avon Cabral, who bounced to the second baseman his 1 trip. So the tie and run 90 feet away. Let's see what they do with Jennings at first base. Not getting too far off the bag with a left-handed pitcher. He dives back. Again, the outfield really deep for Cabral. Swing and a miss. In on the hands, he swung right through it. Jennings dives back again. Hit in the air. Behind the plate catcher looking for it. Makes a nice play. That's a very nice play by the catcher O'Neill, running toward the St. Mary's dugout. So St. Mary's leaves the tying run at third, but they get a run to close to within 2-1.
At the end of 3, Arlington Catholic 2, St. Mary's 1.
So the error helped out. The big double by Giardina gets St. Mary's back in the game. It's Arlington Catholic 2, St. Mary's 1 at the end of 3. We start the 4th inning, 8-9-1. Josh Doney is the new pitcher. Nowicki stays in the game and goes behind home plate. Doney's only a 9th grader. I'm familiar with Josh from the Babe Ruth and Little League games. Nice little curveball drops in. He was on a Babe Ruth team that won the Salem tournament. Hit here, long run for the right fielder. It's in for a base hit. And for the second inning in a row, they have a leadoff double. So Anthony Hall, the first baseman, goes the other way. He's perfect, a walk on the double. Just dropped it inside the right field line. Long run for Jennings, the right fielder, was off the line for a right-hand hitter. Nico Seppi, the center fielder, will be the hitter. He popped the second as 1 trip. Let's see if Arlington Catholic plays small ball. Velasquez thinks so. He's shortened up at third base. Missing wide for a ball. Squared like he was going to butt. McGoggle charging. Velasquez was hanging at third base. So he's not going to come. He's going to play the third base, looking for a force on the runner if they can. Pushes the bunt. They really didn't have a play at third. They tried to get the runner at third. Seppi will reach on the fielder's choice. So it's first and third with nobody out again. I think that base runners all over the place in this game. Top of the order, Cam Sinelli has walked and struck out.
Catcher number 6, Cam Sinelli.
He'll be facing Doney for the first time. Oh, off-speed curveball drops in for a strike. Off the first baseman throw, and the run's going to score. So Arlington Catholic has got their 2-run lead back. Didn't take long. A double, a fielder's choice, and now the error. The throw is to the right field side of first base off the glove. Another good curveball for a strike. On the corner, he knew it. As soon as he took the pitch, he knew it.
The shortstop number 9, Chris Klein.
Nice stop by Nowicki. The runner takes off, down and in. He got a good pitch to run on. So Seppi puts himself in scoring position, takes away a potential double play. And I guess they're going to walk Klein. He had lined out and doubled.
The third baseman number 2, John Whitson.
They'll pitch to John Whitson, who's got hit by a pitch and was called out on strikes. So 2 on with 1 out and a run in. Hit the shot. The only play, he bobbled the ball. The only play he had was at first base. Cabral, he threw a rifle shot, and even though he got it over there, they just barely got Whitson out at first base.
Left field number 11, Evan O'Neill.
The runner's got a big jump. It was hit deep to short. He only had 1 play at first base, and he got it over there in a hurry. So second and third now with 2 outs for Evan O'Neill, who was walked, singled, and scored. He scored the first of 2 in that 2-run inning that gave Arlington Catholic their lead. Missing down and away. Boy, that's not missing by much. Those are tough pitches to take. In for a strike. So for the second time in 4 innings, Arlington Catholic has the bases loaded. Pete Sanford has struck out twice, one swinging, one called.
The designated hitter, Pete Sanford.
Is this a hitter?
Pinch hitter. Pinch hitter, I don't have it. 15.
They didn't give us the first names of the subs. I think there's another O'Neill. Oh, excuse me, this is Dyer. So this is Dyer hitting for the DH. In for a strike. He knew it. As soon as he took the pitch, he walked away. The umpire didn't have to say strike 3. So they leave the bases loaded, but St. Mary's got back in it with the run to make it 2-1. Arlington Catholic says, oh yeah, we'll get a run to get it back to 2. So they get a run in the top of the 4th to get their 2-run lead back. They do it with 1 base hit. The error was costly on the pickoff. We're halfway through the ball game, and it's 3-1 Arlington Catholic over St. Mary's. For Nowicki, he went the first 3, gave up 3 base hits. He walked 3. His 2 runs were earned. He struck out 5. And now Doney gives up the run. It's earned because he made the error to throw at first base. So for the second inning in a row, they get the leadoff double, and it gets them on the board both times. Once for 2 runs, now in the 4th for 1 run.
Leading off for St. Mary's in the bottom of the 4th, the third baseman, number 8, Tommy Palaska.
4, 5, and 6 for St. Mary's as we start the bottom of the 4th. Tommy Falaska, John Nowicki, Cam McGonigal. Nelson will start his 4th inning of work. He's given up only 1 base hit, but it was a big 2-out double by Giardina, knocking in the run after an error started the inning. Chopped to short, cut off by the third baseman. They throw it away. They may as well stay at first base. Third baseman cut it off in front of the shortstop, put a lot of mustard on the throw and threw it way over the head of the first baseman Hall. So Velasco will reach on the error.
For the catcher, John Nowicki.
John Nowicki hit it right on the nose and hit it right at the shortstop. And he was out 6-3. Up and away for a ball. So the error started the 3rd inning and St. Mary scored. They're hoping that they can do it again with the error starting the 4th inning. They get the bunt down. Nice play by the pitcher.
First baseman, number 9, Cam McGonigal.
Here McGonigal. Bounced out to the second baseman. Curveball's in for a strike. So Derek Dana going small ball. Trying to get a run back, moving the runner over into scoring position. In for strike two. Gargo, one of those young ninth graders. He had him 2 strikes and he hit him. So 2 on with 1 out. Zach Fisher has scored the 1 run. He reached on an error. Came around the score on Tad Giardina's 2-out double. So 2 on. I don't know what the first baseman was expecting a bunt. He was playing way in. Wide for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Runner tags up at second but doesn't go. So the fly to right is the second out. Jason Donahue will be the hitter. He sacrificed his first time up. Wide for a ball. Down and in for a ball, 2-0. Josh Stoney, the pitcher, on deck. In for a strike. 2-1. St. Mary's looking for a little more 2-out lightning. They got a 2-out double by Giardina to get their run. They'd like a little more now. With 2 on and 2 out. On the corner for a strike. And we got Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Hit in the right center field. That's going to be in for a base hit. They get their 2-out lightning. The ball gets away. Donahue will hustle into second base. So a big hit by Donahue. Velasco, who reached on the error, comes to score. Aguanago got hit by the pitch, goes to third.
The pitcher, number 14, Josh Stoney.
Josh Stoney can help himself here. He replaced Nowicki on the mound. Nowicki went and replaced the catcher. So that puts Doney in the place of Isaiah Weston, who struck out swinging his 1 trip. So Doney with a chance to help himself, second and third. St. Mary's back within a run. Wide for ball 2. Tad Giardina is praying on the on-deck circle. He gets a shot. Pitcher against pitcher, lefty against lefty. In for a strike. Pitching wide is 3-1. He'll take a good long look at this pitch. Over the pitcher's head to second base. Nice play by the shortstop. That looked like a base hit going up the middle. Klein, and a nice pick at first base by Hall. Donahue almost got St. Mary's the lead.
3, St. Mary's 2.
Almost got them on the board for 2 more, but they get 1 to get back within a run again. They do it again with 1 base hit. The error starting the inning cost Arlington Catholic. We played 4 full here at Frazier Field. Arlington Catholic 3, St. Mary's 2. 6, 7, and 8 for Arlington Catholic as we start the 5th inning. So Arlington Catholic jumped out to a 2-0 lead. St. Mary's cut it to 2-1. Arlington Catholic got a run, made it 3-1. St. Mary's comes back, gets another run, makes it 3-2. And that's where we are as we start the 5th inning. Brendan Shortell, the right fielder, is bounced to a fielder's choice. Got a big 2-out hit to knock in the 2 runs. The first 2. So 2-out lightning has been Arlington Catholic and St. Mary's. Down and in for a ball. Shortell's 2-out single scored 2. Giardina's 2-out double scored 1. Donahue's 2-out single scored 1. On the outside corner for strike 3. Good pitch.
Second baseman number 8, Cole Mafio.
Second strikeout for Doney. Cole Mafio was struck out and struck out. Both times swinging. Both times against Nowicki. His first at bat against Doney. And he takes the pitch for a strike. Reaches for that one. And hits it in the right field for a base hit. Just went the other way and slapped it.
The first baseman number 7, Anthony Hall.
Anthony Hall's walked, doubled, and scored. He was the one that scored from third when the pickoff play got away off the first baseman's glove out to short right field. Wide for a ball. Getting back easily. He dove back, but he could have walked back. It wasn't that close at first base on the pickoff. So lacrosse going on over at Manning Field after we had track practice. Hit off the catcher. Broke inside for a ball. Good pitch on the corner for a strike. Evens the count at 2. Down and in off the catcher's glove, and Nowicki gets it quickly, and the runner wasn't going. Payoff pitch up and coming to Hall. The runner takes off. And it's ball 4. So Nowicki walked 3 in his 3 innings. Doney has walked 3 in his inning in the 3rd. He goes Seppi. get credit for a sacrifice. He bunted out. They tried to throw the runner out at first. He reached on the fielder's choice. Hit foul up in the seats. And that was the one run that's the difference in the game because the fielder's choice, they tried to get Hall going to third, didn't get him, and then he wound up scoring on the errant pickoff throw. Good curveball for a strike. You see low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See, Arlington Catholic center fielder. Uricki got to it quickly, but it was behind home plate foul. He was winding up to throw the runner out at first. Just a check swing, high hopper, right at home plate. He steps off just before he gets ready for the 1-2 pitch. High and away for a ball. Looked like one of those curveballs that didn't curve. 2-2 the count. Top of the order. Cam Sinelli, the catcher on deck. Line. Double play. Nice job by Fisher. Everybody had to hold up to see if he caught it. It would have been a double play, a force at second, but he picked it right off the turf, short hopped it, made the play himself, touched second. Good strong throw to first. Arlington Catholic gets a couple of base runners, but they're out. Nice play by Zach Fisher. Everybody stopped, looking around. What should we do? Did he catch it? Did he not catch it? He short hopped it, and they turned the double play. So the walk and the base hit don't hurt. We'll move into the bottom of the 5th inning. St. Mary's needing a run to get back in it. And they'll have the top of the order to face Nelson, who will be starting his 5th inning of work. He's given up 2 runs, both of them unearned because both innings started with errors. And both errors scored. He's given up only 2 base hits. Along with a walk and a hit batsman. So 4 base runners for St. Mary's. 2 of them have scored. Six base runners for St. Mary's counting. The walk and the hit batsman.
St. Mary's, the center fielder number 3, Tad Giardina.
Tad Giardina struck out swinging and got a big 2-out double, knocking in a run to make it 2-1 at the time. He was on deck for St. Mary's, hoping that he could get in that bat. with runners at second and third. Nelson was ready, then he stepped off. High for a ball. Hit in the air. Second baseman a few steps out on the outfield grass. Makes the play. So one away in the fifth.
The right fielder, number 23, Justin Jennings.
Justin Jennings had a hit taken away by the center fielder Seppi, going from center field over to right center, taken away. Last time up he walked. He hits it in the air to the right side. First baseman, he's out a few steps on the outfield grass. He makes the play. 2 up, 2 down quickly.
15, Cabral.
Avon Cabral bounced to second, pop to the catcher. Low for a ball. Up and in for a ball. Hit in the air to center field. The center was playing very deep. He's out there making the play. Cabral hit it well. Second 1-2-3 inning for Nelson. He's got the only 1-2-3 innings. St. Mary's is down in the fifth. And we're getting a little bit later in the game with St. Mary's trailing Arlington Catholic 3-2 at the end of 5. Top of the order for Arlington Catholic as we start the sixth inning. Cam Sinelli walked his first trip. He struck out the last two, one swinging, one called. Once against Nowicki and once against Stoney. Hit the shot. Cabral with that rifle arm. Throws him out. One pitch, one out. Chris Klein, the shortstop, hit a little soft pop-up to the shortstop in the first inning. Doubled and scored in the third, walked in the fourth. So he's 1 for 2 with a run scored. He scored the first run of the game in that 2-run third inning for Arlington Catholic. Hit foul off to the left side. Hit the third. Nice play. Nice play by Falaska. And a nice play by McGonigal at first base. He had a stretch towards home plate to make that play and almost got run over. Nice play on both ends. 2 up, 2 down on 2 ground balls to the left side, and Derek Dana coming out to check on his first baseman. The throw was to the home plate side of first base. He had a stretch almost right on the foul line to his home plate to make that play.
The third baseman, number 2, John Whitson.
And he got nicked by the runner Klein going down the line. John Whitson got hit by a pitch, struck out, grounded out. Hit in the air In the gap in left center field, all the way to the fence. Holding up at second. Thought about it, but didn't go. Wishing gets a 2-out double. Third double for Arlington Catholic.
Now batting in left field, number 11, Evan O'Neill.
The other two doubles came leading off the inning. This one comes with 2 outs. Evan O'Neill is perfect. He's walked twice, singled, and scored. Donahue made a great try on that play in left field. Giordina had to track it down and went all the way to the fence in left center field. Curveball drops in for a strike. Bounces in the turf. And it's 2-1. Low for a ball. So the double extended the inning after 2 quick outs. Now 3-1 on the left fielder. Hit the second. Big hop for Fisher. He'll make the play so the 2-out double doesn't hurt. And it's still a 1-run lead for Arlington Catholic as we move into the bottom of the 6th, but it's getting later. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for St. Mary's in the bottom of the 6th. And he needs to get something going. Nelson will start his 6th inning. He's given up 2 runs, both of them unearned as both innings started with an error and both innings ended with 2-out lightning. With 2-out lightning, Giordina got a double, knocking in the first error. Donahue got a 2-out single, knocking in the second error. Velasquez was flied to left. He was the one that reached on the error, and he came around to score the second run. That made it 3-2. And that's where we are as we start the bottom of the 6th. So St. Mary's has to go to work. Wide for a ball. St. Mary's will be playing in the Catholic Central League Cup tournament. They kept that going, but according to Timmy Fowler, they'll be traveling. They'll be on the road to either Bishop Stang or Bishop Fian. On the inside corner for a strike. So they won't get a home game. And if they win, they'll more than likely in the final be playing Austin Prep, who was blowing everybody away in and out of the Catholic Central League. Solid shot to left field, over the left fielder's head, all the way back to the warning track. Velasquez in with a double, and St. Mary's has the tying run in scoring position with nobody out. Only the 3rd hit for St. Mary's.
The catcher, number 24, John Nowicki.
Nowicki is the hitter. He has grounded out and sacrificed. Let's see if will he sacrifice the run to 3rd? First baseman is in close. Popped up. Second baseman calls the first baseman off and makes the play. So the Wiki grabbed the first pitch and pops it up. Cam McGonagall is grounded out second and first, got hit by a pitch.
Number 9, Cam McGonigal.
Velasquez hit that, a shot. The left field's playing deep. He hit it over the left fielder's head. Down and away for a ball. Up and away for a ball. In for a strike. He spun, faked like he was throwing a second. Diving back was Velasquez. Down and away. 3-1, so McGonagall will be taking a good look at this one. Hit foul out of play, the count goes full. Velasquez second, representing the tying run. And that's ball 4. Only the second walk given up by Nelson. Zach Fisher.
Second baseman, number 2, Zach Fisher.
He reached on ever, scored the first run. He flied out to right field last time up. He gets the bunt down. They throw him out. So they move the runners up, but now there's 2 outs. Can Donahue do it again? He got a big 2-out hit to knock in a run to make it 3-2. He's up there now with second and third and 2 outs. All of St. Mary's runs have been 2-out lightning. Lined in the center field for a base hit. 2 runs they're going to score. Donahue does it again. He jumped on the first pitch. A line shot into center field.
Pinch hitter. Eric Bridges. John?
Yep.
Bridges. Pinch hitting for St. Mary's, number 33, Eric Bridges.
So they're going to hit for Doney. Eric Bridges is the hitter. Diving back at first is Donahue. Diving back again. Wide for ball. I wonder if we'll see Avon Cabral pitch the last inning. Or it could very well be the guy in the batter's box, Eric Bridges. Just missed wide for a ball. And we got Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in to give St. Mary's the lead. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
And at the end of 6 from Fraser Field. St. Mary's 4, Arlington Catholic 3.
So St. Mary's comes all the way back. They get their 2 runs. All 4 of their runs have been 2 out lightning. A double by Giardina, 2 RBI single by Donahue, a 2 RBI single by Donahue. And we'll go into the 7th inning. St. Mary's needs 3 outs to pick up their 9th win. It's 4-3 St. Mary's going into the 7th. 5, 6, and 7 for Arlington Catholic as we start the 7th inning. Eric Bridges, who pitched hit for Josh Stoney, will try to wrap it up and get the save. He's on the mound. Trying to get the win for the 9th grader, Doney. I don't know if it might be his first win as a varsity pitcher. 9th grader. He went 3 innings, gave up 1 run, it was earned, gave up only 3 base hits, walked a batter, hit a batter. And he had 2 strikeouts. Sanford struck out twice, then he was replaced by the pinch hitter who struck out. Hit foul out of play. So it's 5, 6, and 7 for Arlington Catholic. St. Mary's had errors leading off 2 innings, scored both times. All 4 of the runs have come when 2 out lightning, 2 out base hits, 2 huge hits by Jason Donahue, and a big double by Giardina. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. Runs the count full. Miss for ball 4. So the tying run walks to first base. Eric Bridges is a sophomore. They got some good young talent. Off the catcher's glove. The pass ball is going to move the runner into scoring position. Brendan Shortell, Bounceville Fielder's choice. Got a big 2-out hit, knocking in 2 runs to give Arlington Catholic a 2-0 lead. Last time up, he was called out on strikes. Arlington Catholic trying to come back. They led all the way until the bottom of the 6th. Now here in the 7th, they're trying to make a comeback. The tying run at second base. Tries to bunt, pops it foul off the backstop. Hit the second base. That's the same as a sacrifice. Moves the runner to third. So Arlington Catholic, 90 feet away from tying the game up, and Derek Dane is coming out of the dugout. Cole Maffio has struck out twice. Last time up, he singled. He dumped the base hit into right field. Yeah, we got a conference on the mound. Every time you have a conference on the mound, you have a conference with the outfielders. They don't want to be left out. The lights are on here. They don't really need it. Big blue skies, a couple of puffy clouds, sun shining brightly, but it is chilly. The wind has stopped a little bit. It's not as bad as starting the game. The wind was whistling around a bit. So Maffio, the second baseman, will step in against Bridges. St. Mary's brings the infield in. Down the way for a ball. Pitching again, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Got everything into that swing and just flat out missed it. Hit to third. Velasco holds the runner. Nice job. The runner started to come home. Velasco gave him one good look, and he held up. So we leave it up to Anthony Hall, who's perfect. He's walked twice and doubled.
Anthony Hall.
He doubled and scored the run that gave him the 3-2 lead. High for a ball. Just a funny game. Everything has been 2 outs. Shortell's 2-run single knocked in 2 of the 3 runs for Arlington Catholic. All of St. Mary's runs have come on 2-out hits. Wide for a ball. Nick Seppi, the center fielder, the number 9 hitter, is on deck. St. Mary's needs an out. In for a strike. The count goes full. Bridges trying to come all the way back. He was down 3-0. Big pitch coming up for both teams. The payoff pitch. Hit foul out of play, and we'll do it again. Hit foul again. Got a little late swing, hitting it off to the right side. So here we go again, 3-2. Fouled off the catcher. Hall making this 3-2 pitch very exciting, hanging in. Once again, a 3-2 pitch. Curveball, strike three, good pitch. He threw them all fastballs.
The final score from Fraser Field tonight. St. Mary's
And
4,
standing looking was Hall, and that pitch that broke right dead center. And St. Mary's comes all the way back to pick up their 9th win of the season. They trailed most of the game all the way until the 6th inning. Arlington Catholic got the first of big 2-out lightning with a 2-out RBI single by Shortell to make it 2-0. St. Mary's came back and got their portion of 2-out hits. Giardina, after an error started the inning, Giardina a 2-out double, made it 2-1. Arlington Catholic got it right back with a leadoff double, a fielder's choice, and a pickoff at first that went awry, and the runner scored from third to make it 3-1. St. Mary's got it right back. Again, an error starting the inning, and again, a big 2-out hit by Jason Donahue made it 3-2. It stayed that way until the 6th inning. Pulaska led with a double after an out, a walk to McGonigal. Fisher bunted the runners to second and third. Donahue got his second big 2-out single, knocking in 2 runs to make it 4-3. Bridges made it exciting, walking the first batter, a pass ball, a ground ball to second, moved the runner to third. A solid shot to the third baseman, held the runner at third, and then a perfect breaking ball on 3-2. Just had the batter looking, and he stayed in the batter's box for a long time, knowing he had looked at an exceptionally good curveball by Bridges. Tony will get the win. Bridges gets the save. Nowicki gets off the hook after he was losing at the end of 3 innings. Tony goes 3 innings, gave up the 1 run. 3 hits, walked a batter, hit a batter, struck out 2. Bridges gave up a walk, and he got a walk and a strikeout in and a scoreless inning and a hitless inning. For St. Mary's, Giardina got the big RBI double. Jennings, the 8th grader, drew a walk, get on base. Velasca reached on an error, got the big double to start the 2-run 6th inning. He scored 2, made a couple of nice plays at third base. Nowicki put down a good sacrifice to move the runner along, did a nice job behind the plate, and kept him in the game pitching in the first 3 innings. McGonigal was on base twice, got hit by a pitch, walked, scored the run that won the game. Fisher had reached on an error, sacrificed to move the runners up to score the 2 runs that won the game. Jason Donahue had a sacrifice, 2 singles, both with 2 outs, both knocking in runs, 1 for an RBI, 1 for 2 RBI. And Isaiah Weston did a nice job behind the plate before being replaced when they replaced the pitcher. So a good team effort. Nowicki went 3. Donahue went 3. Bridges gets the save in the 7th. A tough loss for Arlington Catholic. It'll be a tough bus ride back. Arlington Catholic will go to 7-8. St. Mary's will go to 9-5 as they get 1 game closer to that magic 10 to officially qualify for the state tournament. So Giardina with the big 2-out RBI double. Jason Donahue with 2 2-out RBI singles, knocking in 3. Those were the 4 runs that St. Mary's got, and they win it by a score of 4-3 over Arlington Catholic. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.